Trossard. Squeezed out for De Bruyne, who's gone early. It's an important touch from Odegaard or Doku with him. First day of summertime, bright, cold, and for the final time.
Slip up, and I don't think they will this year. So, but again, we're forgetting about Liverpool right now.
Title winner. The best of frenemies, the rivalry of the coming year.
But for now, Liverpool
stuck at it, considering De Bruyne's been injured, Haaland's been injured, missing a few to
frustrating, knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. Trossard. Squeezed out for De Bruyne, who's gone early. It's an important touch from Odegaard or Doku with him. On the bench, here's Rodri. A good tackle this time by Rice. Haaland. Rodri hasn't stopped. Scraped away by Gabriel. Taken up by... Martinelli, kind bounce. Thrown in by Diaz. Back by White for Raya. By Trossard. Central De Bruyne. Saka. De Bruyne. Coached out by Jorginho. City change, maybe worth reminding ourselves that John Stones is actually on the City bench. Martinelli, Tomiyasu, Trossard.
There's a real bit of Arsenal football is through him on that side just a minute ago.
Jesus and Declan Rice, Odegaard and Jesus. Jesus, Rice. Rodri. Phil Foden had a look, had a bop into the crowd. Stepped away by Jorginho. Saliba away by Diaz again. Claimed by Rice and Jorginho. De Bruyne's free kick. It's away by Odegaard, pursued by Saka. In went Rodri. Bernardo Silva and Rodri. Bruyne, last 20. In by De Bruyne. Protection by Saliba of the game. Gary, if your half-time theory is right, they'll be looking to snatch. Bernardo Silva. By Gabriel, only to De Bruyne. Silva. Corner, last off White. October's day, really warm day down in Arsenal, in London. Declan Rice, he's won a corner, he'll take the corner. Bernardo Silva. Martinelli. Rice, neatly done. Trossard. It may of course be neither. It certainly cannot be both. To win here will be the honour. Haaland. Rodri hasn't stopped.
Back.
For De Bruyne, here's Odegaard. Phil Foden, Rico Lewis. Nobody but Manchester City have won here.
That now potentially is hit. The ball on top of Jesus with Rico Lewis.
Rodri, welcomed by Saka, right wing. Possession to Havertz. Here's Jorginho. Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli. Tomiyasu, it's an important touch from Odegaard, or Doku was in. Right at Anfield with Arsenal. Lovely fella, who went far too soon. And he beats the leader of France. Neither Kyle Walker nor John Stones in their team.
Yeah, big losses. Walker in particular, I think, is painful.
Actually out of trouble. Odegaard. Here goes Saka. Here. The old ball seen by Trossard. Gabriel. Rice. Scampers across it. Brazil's national side.
Walker in particular, I think his pace at right back.
Right. Gabriel withdrew from Brazil's national side. Who was in? Jorginho. It's a debt. Gabriel actually had a trouble. Jesus.
We talk a lot in the game about overlapping fullbacks, underlapping fullbacks, fullbacks.
And Rice. And Jesus and Declan. Kivior. Havertz. This didn't work for De Bruyne. Here's Odegaard. This is where he needs to be for Arsenal. Jorginho. The old ball seen by Trossard. To which he dashes. Saliba. And Jesus and Declan Rice. Odegaard. Kovacic carried by Saka. The possession to
field today, both teams playing a traditional back four.
Straight wins behind them. City are the champions.
Different today than I have seen in the past. Frustrated knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
perfect in the Premier League. Saka, White's gone beyond him. He's snatched it. Saka can drive. Guardiola. Here goes Saka. There's a chance to have a look into the eyeballs. Near post, away from there by Rodri. Welcomed by Saka. As you rarely get through a game without Rocky. Stops, scraped away by Gabriel. Jumping away from Saka. Got up and turned it behind for a corner.
Saka.
Coming up with the ball, Jorginho. Beyond the back stick. Saka flings it in. That's a good by Kivior, but it's coming back. Or is it? Havertz to De Bruyne. Saka. Kovacic carried by Saka. Ideally, he's not involved, but he is at least in theory enough. To the eyeballs of Diaz. Saka.
It's a challenge to something just to...
Saka. Odegaard. Saka's in tight again. Arsenal's throw. Saka took it in a hurry. by Odegaard, pursued by Saka. If your half-time theory is right, they'll be looking to snatch it late. Bruyne. Martinelli, kind bounce. Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli. Tomiyasu. Havertz, Martinelli. Nobody but Manchester City have won here.
2021, the last time that Manchester City didn't score here in the Premier League.
Is on the gunner's bench. So what do you
Sort of
expect?
person that can actually open up defence a bit more frustrated, knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League, all John Stones in their team.
Yeah, big losses. Walker in particular, I think his pace at right back.
Again by De Bruyne, forced out by Jesus. Silva. Jesus engaged. And Jesus and Declan Rice. Odegaard. Scampers across it. Like Guardiola. Lofted up towards him. Jesus. By Diaz, collected by Jesus in a tight spot, into which he dashes. Odegaard and Jesus.
Trying to walk it.
Jules Foden, Rico Lewis. Moment. Perhaps this could be going the same way. Jesus.
It's the tactic. Right. Thought Martinelli. It's not his moment yet.
Martinelli replaced him and won the game. He stumbled and Rice took his cross up. It's a sprightly start. Trossard. Remember, that was an unnaturally hot October's day, really warm day down in Arsenal. Tomiyasu. Trossard. Trossard. Rice. Trossard. One here. Guardiola's ball seen by Trossard. 90 minutes. Haaland. Rice, neatly done. Trossard.
That I didn't really expect, to be fair. It's starting to now fit in. I think the Arsenal fans are starting to get a bit more frustrated, knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. It certainly cannot be both. To win here will be to land a mighty blow. Ahead of him. This is Kai Havertz. Carried by Saka. Possession to Havertz. Here's Rodri. Phil Foden had a look, had a bop into the crowd. Jesus, Rice. Rodri. Haaland. Rodri hasn't stopped. Jesus in a tight spot. Diaz in there. Rodri as well. A lot of height. Jorginho. Sadet. Gabriel with Kivior. His header.
Just come alive a little bit.
Game between the two. Kivior. Havertz. Last year April was their defining, I'd say their declining month. Those 3 draws, 4 in succession. By De Bruyne. owner's free kick. Remember, that was an unnatural.
Havertz there.
His 30th goal of the season. Into his pocket. Grealish.
I'm sure Roy's not too happy about, but
At least it's Gabriel Jesus. But for now, Liverpool
a bit more
are
frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. Be to land a mighty blow.
Yeah, it looks like Manchester City were fooling us in the warm-up.
Saliba with France. This is where he needs to be for Arsenal. Jorginho. Haaland. He hasn't stopped. Scraped away by Gabriel. Jorginho. De Bruyne. Coached out by Jorginho. And by Diaz. Possession to Havertz. Is Jorginho. To which he dashes. Stepped away by Jorginho. Claimed by Rice and Jorginho.
Saka.
Coming up with the ball, Jorginho.
Like Arsenal. Didn't see much in the first half from them, but against
Foden, Haaland, Foden. Lifted in for Haaland on the turn. Wheel away. Perhaps natural in the wake of the fact that he did play. Yasu is coming on for Yepp.
move.
Period of the game. Gary, if your half-time theory is right, they'll be looking to snatch it. Grealish clear. Thomas Partey with a swing. Guardiola. Doku was in. It's strangely cold spring day. This time Trossard gets the last 20 minutes. Thomas Partey, long cover. Thomas Partey, away from Tomiyasu. Thomas Partey. Still quickly on with it. Very end, Grealish. So for Rice.
having lost their last 7. Does Declan Rice...
And that's to perform in the big games, and this is where we
A
judge
bit more
them.
frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. This is where he needs to be for Arsenal. Jorginho. Scampers across it. Lovely follow. Far too soon. And it's a beautiful... Saliba. By Guardiola. Snatched back all too briefly. The fact that he didn't come in centre half is...
It's interesting to talk about again about overlapping fullbacks, underlapping fullbacks,
Jesus. Movement on the bench. Here's Rodri. It's another good tackle, this time by Rice. In by Rice. By Kanchi.
on top of Jesus with Rico Lewis at right back.
Gabriel. Rice. To which he dashes. Saka and Rice. And Jesus and Declan. Jesus, Rice. So for Rice. Rico Lewis. Stepped away by Jorginho. Saliba, by Diaz again. Claimed by Rice and Jorginho. Actually out of trouble. Rice. Stumbled and Rice took it up. It's a sprightly start. Rice. Horizontal to Bruyne. October's day, really warm day down in Arsenal. London. Declan Rice. He's won a corner, he'll take the corner. He'll get to re-rehearse it. Rice once more, Grealish clear. Trossard. Long ball seen by Trossard. Turns out of trouble.
Power dynamic here in Manchester particularly.
Been the very best in the league this season.
Perfect in the Premier League. Ødegaard. Here's Rodri. What a good tackle, this time by Rice. Ødegaard's on his way. This is where he needs to be for Arsenal. Jorginho. De Bruyne, last 20. In by De Bruyne. Protection by Saliba. Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Top by Clark. Havertz. Holland. He hasn't stopped. Scraped away by Gabriel. This Partey. Covering. Ødegaard snatching back. Doku scampering in. Ødegaard. Here goes Saka. There's chance of De Bruyne. Here's Ødegaard. Saliba. Ødegaard. Tackle this time by Rice. Ødegaard's on his way. Havertz is up ahead of him. Kovacic harried by Saka. Possession to De Bruyne's free kick. Away by Ødegaard, pursued by Saka.
The ball on top of Jesus with Rico Lewis at right back.
Havertz through the middle, Ødegaard to assist.
It's a real bit of Arsenal football. He's through him on that side just a minute ago.
That's at the back of Diaz.
Ball.
Jesus and Declan Rice. Ødegaard and Jesus. Had a look, had a pop into the crowd. Snapped away by Jorginho. If your half-time theory is right, they'll be looking to snatch it late. Rice, horizontal to Bruyne. By Gabriel, only to De Bruyne. Grealish, clear of Ødegaard. Here's Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard. Gabriel Martinelli. Squeezed out for De Bruyne, who's gone early. It's an important touch from Ødegaard or Doku. Guardiola just about kept hold of it.
Just got a 10-minute match here.
Grealish. Bernardo Silva.
looking at a team
Been injured, listening to you today.
it's frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. Flicked in by De Bruyne and Haaland. Purpose by Fabio Anfield with Arsenal. Lovely fellow. Far too to see for Arsenal. Jorginho. Saliba. Saka's peeling himself up off the grass again. Foden flings it in.
We talk a lot in the game about overlap.
Thrown in by Diaz. Back by White for Raya. Grealish. Clear of Odegaard. Strangely cold spring day. Saliba going long. This didn't work for De Bruyne. Here's Odegaard. Rodri, in went Rodri, Bernardo Silva, to which he dashes. 3 games for Arsenal.
His first real bit of Arsenal football is through him on that side.
Grass again.
Yeah, it's what the game needs. Needs a challenge or two, something just to...
Possibly congested. Bernardo Silva. Corner last off White. Martinelli. White. Rodri. Bernardo Silva against White and behind.
Going back to 2021, the last time that Manchester City didn't score.
Is this the day that City show their class, Micah? But for now, Liverpool
It's
are...
frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. Neither Kyle Walker nor John Stones in their team.
Yeah, big losses. Walker in particular, I think, is penalty.
Kivior from left back for Arsenal with the throw. He has still feeling that actually.
I think his pace at right back.
Kivior. Kivior. Jesus. Kanji. Kivior. Kivior. Phil Foden had a look, had a bop into the crowd. Stanishly out of trouble. There for the world to enjoy together. Silva.
Tommy Asu.
There's no Cardiff for his national side. Martinelli. Tomiyasu. Trossard. Tomiyasu. De Bruyne. Squeezed out for De Bruyne, who's gone early. Rodri. Tomiyasu necessarily aware of Doku and this.
To keep that clean sheet.
Thomas Partey, away from Tomiyasu. Seen by Trossard. Tomiyasu, Havertz, Martinelli, who dispossessed by Tomiyasu.
Does Declan Rice change the design here? If you think about the fact that Saliba was one of those who was missing.
Arteta will be pleased that all his players have come back fitness, but yeah, he's
Perfect in the Premier League. Saliba with France. De Bruyne. Cross came Saliba to smooth things over for Arsenal's continuing Champions League campaign. Expensive Porto.
Walker in particular, I think his pace at right back.
Kivior. Foden fiddled it through for Haaland, no flag yet. Saliba stood his ground, pretty Havertz. By Dia. Foden. dangerous swing. Saliba kept it from Haaland. Gabriel. Saliba.
Into midfield today, both teams playing a traditional back four.
Driving right, claiming
Which now shows Arsenal
to outwit the other. All games more or less inseparable.
Their previous 7 visits.
I think, like this
Brilliance. How do you see it from an Arsenal perspective?
Premier League, so that says it all. It's just from the... But for Arsenal's perspective right now, I think we'll take
The pitch today, that's why we're disappointed. Again, credit to
Strong target for them today. Well, the good news is the football is not done this week.